Hi there, I am Tanya Windiger and I have complex PTSD. Today I want to talk about neuroplasticity. Okay, this is a term I had no idea what it meant, and I had no idea that it was actually possible for us to do, for our brain to change, for our brain to build new neuronal pathways, for our brain to strengthen new neuronal pathways. And that is so important for us when you had a childhood filled with abuse, physical, sexual, emotional neglect, or especially emotional neglect. When we missed so many developmental milestones in our childhood, then that is a really important thing for us to know. Because now, as adults, we have to really catch up on a lot of stuff there. You know, every child, when you grow up, has a traumatic experience at some point in their life, whether this is losing a grandparent or having to move to a different state, or the parents getting divorced, an earthquake or something. But if they're within a nurturing, caring, supportive environment, they quickly get back on track. For us, that wasn't the case, because it was repetitive, day in, day out, that abuse over years at a time. So we've got a lot of catching up to do. But the good news is we really can change. We really can learn new skills, and we really can change our behaviors. And I can prove that. So can you, when you think about other areas in your life. I always thought that, first off, that the triggers, I can't change my triggers and I'm just constantly having flashbacks. And I always thought that this is something I can't change. But when I think that when I moved from Austria to Australia, all in a sudden I had to drive on the other side of the road. Okay? I had to learn this. And I can tell you, my very first reverse car park was a disaster. But we can learn that skill, and soon the neuronal pathways develop and strengthen, and that new activity becomes just automatic. And it's not, you don't really even think about this anymore. The same with behaviors. There's different cultural things between Austria and Australia. So I had to learn new ways of how I introduce myself, or and things like that. So we can learn those skills. And I just had to really get this into my head. If I can do this in this context, I can also do this with the triggers. Okay? Because initially, when I was triggered, that meant that for the next few months, I was seeing my therapist about the same trigger over and over and over again. I just couldn't get past it. I couldn't let it go. I had these constant flashbacks and nightmares about it. It took me months and months to now, we're talking a decade later, that when I'm triggered, I still have a flashback, that vivid memory, but it lasts a very short time, sometimes even actually minutes to a few hours, and it's very rarely that it goes over a day. So we can really learn skills there to help ourselves to get back down, get in this window of tolerance, or make our window of tolerance bigger, whichever way you want to see it. We can really learn ourselves some skills and tools and so forth to make that happen. And I just can't stress it enough. Keep reminding yourself. I had a post-it note on my computer for many years telling myself, my brain has tremendous capacity to change. Okay, so I think it's really important that you keep reminding yourself of this and just keep at it. Little steps by little step, you get there too. Okay, it takes a long time to build those new neuronal pathways, and I think that's what people or the society often doesn't see, that it actually is such hard work to rewire our brain, and it takes so much patience. Okay, so please be patient with yourself, please be kind with yourself along the way, because it is a really difficult thing to do, and it takes a lot of energy to actually do and stick this out. So but as always, I'm sending you lots and lots of love and rainbows to brighten up the tough times just a little.